Hello, my name is Randy Newbert from Voodoo Effects. I want to introduce you this new video series that we're doing, and these will be going over a tutorial style videos of how to do model lighting and electronics. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, let's talk about tools. There's some very basic tools that are involved in doing electronics. First of all, you need a good soldering iron, and I will have some descriptions of these tools following the video. Also, you would need to pick this proper kind of solder that is made up to work with this style electronics or small electronics. Another tool that we use a lot of is helping hands, and these help hold components and parts as you're getting ready to solder. I will be going through some more details of exactly how it's done, and I want to show you what it looks like and how we do it on the bench. Okay, here's a breakdown of some of the tools that I use. First of all, I have a very basic standard soldering iron. This is a 35-watt Weller iron, and this one has what we call a pinpoint needle tip. You can purchase these pretty much anywhere. There's nothing fancy about this system. This is a very basic iron setup. But it is crucial to have the pinpoint tip for the small electronics. Also, it's nice to have a rest or a holder for your iron. And we always have a little brass clean out pad, and this is how we clean in between soldering each joint. Now, next on the list, I have a set of helping hands. These are extremely helpful in holding parts and components, and it makes it very hard if you don't have these in order to put together electronics. So this is another must-buy for doing electronics. Okay, so moving on, I also have what we call as a set of side pliers or cutters, and these are what we use to cut off the wire leads and extra wires that we need to cut. Okay, so that's another component. Also, we need a good set of wire strippers, and this is so we can pull back the wire covering or the coating on the wire and make our connection points. And buy very good quality ones, do not buy cheap ones. Okay, now one of the most important things that a lot of people do forget is you must use this style, not this brand, but the style of a rosin core solder. What this is 0.32 inch diameter, which is about, I always like to say, about as thick as a pencil lead. And this is gauged pretty much for anything you need to use for small electronics, LED hookups, soldering on circuit boards. This will pretty much do it all. But I'll have a description of this also within the video so you can get an idea of what to purchase as far as the soldering goes. And then also what I carry in my little arsenal is I have a small little cup that's full of little tiny pieces of pre-cut shrink tubing. And I use these to protect wires and put them over the LEDs after I solder an LED together. And we'll be going over the soldering very soon here in the second video. But this is another good thing to have, and this is very helpful when you're used to putting together LEDs on wire or wiring anything. So that's the basic kit that you'll need in order to do soldering.